We
I'm
believe.
getting hyped up for this now. This big payoff that's
Not
coming.
drunk like the other night. Not drunk.
No, like, yeah, just like that. I'm not saying nothing. This is gonna be my shortest sets all night long. I have not drank a beer for 2 weeks. But I also have 3 crowlers in my fridge right now. So. And all 3 of them are calling my name simultaneously.
How long is the plug section going to be, Kev?
The plug?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end, all the thank yous.
Once you're like 2.5 crowlers in.
I'm going to try to get through it quick tonight. Long show. So I'm going to... we can make it super quick. If I don't drink anything, I'll be done in 5 minutes. Is that what y'all want? I mean, I can...
No.
I got plenty of water. I'm good.
You got a lot of people to thank.
Below municipal water.
What's that, Bob?
Oh, the Cibolo municipal water. That's what Kevin's got.
Is that what you're drinking? Is that good?
I got a filter, though. So, I don't know what...
Well, that's a good question, Karen. This is the it's the season finale, not the series finale.
Might be. Maybe that's what you see at the end.
A minute and a half.
Kevin said, "My 3 dads."
Just, guys, be ready for a big cliffhanger.
That would be so funny if it was just my 3 dads with my icon with big X's over the eyes.
My one dad.
This is Sling Blade here. And I'm a big fan of From Justin to Kelly.
Oh, someone doing Sling Blade? Oh, man. You didn't know where I live, man.
Oh, wow. Justin, it's very nice to hear your voice.
I thought that was just it was so good.
Yeah, I heard you do an impression of me.
Oh, we're pleased for I'm proud of the compliment, Sling Blade. I'll try to do you proud tonight.
Can't wait to watch your set. And that interview with that one, that brown fella, Christian, he's pretty funny.
Now we know it's Christian, because that's the only Christian. It's a good movie, though.
I like mustard.
Darren will still be streaming them online, though. They'll be we'll be doing them in person, but they'll still be online, so you can watch them there. Sling Blade, kick it to the show.
Everybody, welcome to Dadurday Night Live. It's going to be a fun time. Get your mustard ready.
It's Dadurday Night Live! With Jason Lee Boyson, Escamilla. Weekend Science Update. Bachelors in Science. A new episode of Dadurday Light. Musical guest. Boy Star Library. And your hosts. From Justin to Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, from Justin to Kelly.
Yeah, give it up for this, the season finale of Dadurday Light Live, a special hello to everyone tuning in via Zoom, Facebook Live, and YouTube Live. Give it up, Kel.
Yeah.
What's everyone doing?
This is the season finale of Dadurday Light
Holy
Live.
shit, we got
Holy shit.
such a great show tonight. Boy Star Library is here. I don't know if you heard about this. This is their first show in 20 years. Give it up for 20 years, Boy Star Library, everybody.
And it's our first show in what feels like 20 years.
It certainly is. We're going to give you a sort of improv experience that feels like two people who have not performed together in 20 years. But we're here and we're doing our best. We're coming at you live from New York City, the borough of Queens.
Here we are in my apartment in Queens.
Kelly's brand new apartment.
My
actually.
brand new apartment. Just moved in here a couple months ago. You can see the mail holder behind me. Not much mail in there yet. Because I don't think the forwarding's working.
No, it's not
I
working.
don't think it's working.
No, it's great. Like Kelly's told her husband that we have a online improv show today.
And he graciously has vacated. I don't know where he is.
He sort of shrugged and he's like, I guess I'll go to the bar. So that's where he is. Give it up for the bar, everybody.
Bar.
The bar is where he
There
is.
is this is the crowd work portion of our show.
It will last for a very
long time. There is a bar in my neighborhood in Queens called Flynn's. You can look it up and you'll know where I live. Flynn's is a neighborhood institution.
David's looking this up right now.
David's looking it up
David's
right now.
the king of looking stuff up.
Flynn's
Give it up for David, everybody.
David, yes. Flynn's Garden Inn here has weathered the storm of COVID. They were not allowed to have indoor drinking during the pandemic, so I often saw people drinking oil cans of Foster's outside of Flynn's at like 2 o'clock on a Sunday. It's that kind of place.
Well, Flynn's is also the sort of place.
Flynn's.
It's a sort of place where, like, if you're not wearing Notre Dame gear, like, they look at you suspiciously as if, like, I don't know. It's a very weird place. It's sort of place where there used to be a bartender who would bring a crock pot to the bar. Jerry, crockpot Jerry. Crockpot Jerry would bring his crock pot and he'd cook up some sort of like one pot meals.
Remember the night we went to Flynn's and that they were having a bunch of barbecue leftovers that like it wasn't clear of their provenance? Like,
well, that used to be the thing with Flynn's. You go to Flynn's and you'd be like, should I get a slice of pizza beforehand? Maybe Crockpot Jerry's got something cooking.
Yep.
So you didn't get the slice, and like 4 times out of 5, Crockpot Jerry had some like stewed meats like going on there.
I have a good friend that lives. We have a couple good friends that live in my neighborhood in Sunnyside, Queens. Now that you know where that is, and we were going to meet at Flynn's one night. It was too crowded, and my friend Michael got stuck at Flynn's. He had ordered a beer already, thinking we were showing up. We're like, we're at this other place. He's like, all right, I got to finish this beer. And American Pie came on the jukebox. So everybody at the bar sang along, dancing like this. And then at the end of the song, they were like, that's how we do it in Sunnyside. So that's
It's the sort of place where whenever I've gone there, the song Run Around Sue by Deanna and the Belmonts has played at least 4 times. Like, no matter what day
we were there
is,
tonight.
No matter who's there, there's always someone who wants to hear Run Around fucking Sue 4 fucking times. So we were there tonight because it's been sort of an interesting week for us. We have been trying to program an improv festival, the Countdown Improv Festival, which is run in Tampa, a city where we do not live. why would you run an improv festival in Tampa, Florida, which is 1,200 miles from New York City? That is a long story, and we would invite you to stay around for the afterglow afterwards. We will tell you.
Maybe we'll tell it. I think
Maybe
we
we'll
told it
tell it.
last time.
Yeah, no, we
During
only
the
have
afterglow.
one.
We got one story.
Only have one story. But it's been an interesting week for us because we've been, pulling late nights trying to fit everybody in and make sure that the sequence flows and stuff. And, it's been a long time.
We often meet at bars.
We often meet at bars. That's also why it's been taking so long.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting sequence of a week for us because we met at this one bar on Wednesday and we're like, all right, just one drink and we're going to get a lot of shit done. And then like the bartender comes around, it's like, free frozen Cosmo for you, free frozen Cosmo for you, free frozen Cosmo for you. And what the fuck is happening?
Like, all right,
here?
well, there goes the schedule.
Yeah, there goes the schedule. So then Thursday came and we went back to that bar hoping for a free Cosmo.
Justin made a joke that made the bartender laugh. That bartender was a little bit of a jerk.
He was a bit of a jerk.
He was a bit of a jerk, but he made the bartender laugh and the bartender gave him a free drink.
Yeah.
And then last night, we met up yesterday afternoon. We're scheduling stuff. I had to go. And we were having a drink. This was in Justin's neighborhood this time. And Justin texted me an hour later and said, well, the bar we were at gave me a free TV. And I was like, explain. He's like, there's nothing to explain.
I don't know what's to explain.
They gave me a free TV.
They gave me a TV? How it happened.
He sent me a picture of the TV in his apartment. Justin does not have cable.
No.
Your wife is going to be like, what the fuck
She
is
does
this?
not want a TV.
I want a TV.
I was sitting at the bar trying to program this festival, and the bartender's like, I saw these two guys like toting a TV out to the street where they were about to discard it. The bartender's like, do you want the TV? You live across the street. And I was 3.5 beers in. So
And your wife's away this
and
weekend.
she's away. She said a silent retreat in Philadelphia this weekend. So
She has no say in the matter at all.
all of the governors on my behavior that would have.
I had left.
Yeah, you had
Your
left.
wife was gone.
There was
sister wasn't back yet.
No one around, and there was no sort of internal sort of like limit on my own sort of like judgment to tell me no one wants a 72-inch TV that the bar across the street is throwing out because it doesn't work. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, fuck yeah, I want a TV. And the guy's like, well, just take it home when you're done. And he kept on with every subsequent beer coming to me. It's like, don't forget your television now. You're going to want to take this. So I brought the TV
Your
home.
wife is going to be so mad when she gets home from that
I
silent
texted her.
retreat.
I'm
What'd
like,
she say?
I'm like,
Wait, why? How could she text? She's supposed to be silent.
well, silent isn't talking. I mean, texting isn't talking. I texted her. I'm like, Iona gave us a TV. And she's like,
Why?
why? That was literally what she said. She said, why? But we were at Flynn's tonight, and right before we got here, sort of rounding out the selection process of the festival, and they put on Stairway to Heaven, which I feel is the second most popular song at Flynn's.
Behind Montmorency.
Yeah, and like American Pie is third most popular.
Yeah.
And like the sort of bedraggled woman to my left.
With the
started-
baseball hat on?
Yeah, started
They
going,
were talking about other patrons at the bar. I think they might have been talking about you and me when you went to the bathroom,
Oh.
like not so subtly.
what were they saying?
But they were like, look at this. I think they were trying to comment on the fact that I had a lot of beer left and they didn't know that if I was going to be able to finish it,
Yeah.
which is a fair concern.
That's fair. But anyway, this woman with the hat starts doing an air guitar. The guy in the fucking like non-branded basketball jersey to your right starts like singing as if he is like doing the guitar solo. And it's just one of those moments, those New York City moments where like, son of a bitch, the fucking pandemic is over.
New York is back.
We're sitting at this fucking like horrible insular bar where like a bunch of like old drunks are sitting like air guitaring and fucking like humming to fucking Stairway to Heaven. And then the woman's like, are you laughing at my air guitar? And I said, yes, I am.
What'd she say?
Well, she said, well, okay then.
Well, okay then.
And she kept on air guitaring, and then fucking that Rolling Stone song comes on.
She's a rainbow.
She's a rainbow,
Yeah.
and they started air guitaring to that, and then we're like, we're already 10 minutes late for the fucking tech through, so we got to go. But New York's back. We're all fucking scheduled for our festival. this concludes the crowd work portion of our show. We're
With
so grateful to be
with the
back.
7 minutes we have left.
With the fucking 7 or however long we have left. How's that the dessert bar? That's a great question. There's a dessert bar next door to me,
There is.
next to Iona. It's called Kitsby. It's fine.
Is it good? I've
No.
never been there.
It's fine. They have like lava volcano cakes,
Oh, bro.
and
Why do cakes have to erupt?
well, they're
Why
rarely.
do they have to erupt?
Here's the thing about that place. They have a storefront without wanting to be a storefront business. I don't know if you know about these sorts of places or like if you know what I'm talking about, you have an example, but like it feels like their real ambition is to sell like dessert kits that
Like online?
that like people purchase and are mailed to them.
Oh, we got one of the Dave's brother for Christmas mailed us cakes in a jar for Christmas made by an Instagram influencer.
Oh yeah, no, it's
That kind of stuff, right?
it's a cakes in a jar place.
It was
but,
a
like,
cakes in a jar Instagram influencer like cakes, and we were like, "Why did you send us?"
If I'm sitting in my fucking apartment, I'm like, oh, I got a rumble in my stomach. I got to go get myself a fucking volcano lava cake. Like, it is anyone's guess as to whether Kitsby is going to be open, or rather they are, like trying to like
Yeah, I don't know.
develop influence on like fucking kick.
There are no Instagram influencer
No.
jar cakes.
No, there's no.
We
there's
kept
no.
those in the freezer for 6 months and doled one out every few months when we felt really sad.
Friends, we're going to do what perforce is a very brief improv set for you after having squandered much of our
Yes,
time.
we have to ask the question we always ask before we do this. Are you with us?
Are you with us?
Are you with us?
Guys, are you fucking with
Are
us?
you with us?
We got to know if you're with us. It's a fucking long time coming. We're back here, second season. We're so fucking happy to be here. Give it up for the dads, everybody. Give it up for the dads. This is just our show, asking people to give it up for other people. We do a format called the Walter. What it is very different from what we have presented thus far. We spend a lot of time in silence doing scene work that sort of plays off of each other's emotionality and physical proximity. We're going to play the same 2 characters throughout. We're not going to change. We're not going to change the scene. It is what it is. 80% of the time it works. 20% of the time it fucking falls flat on its fucking ass.
So who knows? Who knows?
You could get one of the bad ones this time, but we are fucking here. And as long as you're with us, we are with you. In order to get started, we need a suggestion of the sort of like non-geographical location where you might come out of it, out of the place with something you did not walk into it with.
Interesting.
A sort of a non-geographical location where you did not walk into it with. What's the first thing we saw? A harem.
A harem.
That does. Yeah,
Is that a
works.
place?
It is. A harem is a place.
Okay.
You walk into it and you walk out of it. And when you walk out of it, you have something you did not walk into it with.
Okay. All right.
For the next 3 minutes and 45 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, it's a harem.
Okay. Well, you owe me for the next 3 hours.
Wow, I wish you wouldn't have put it like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Makes me feel like a bit of a pig.
Well,
When you put it like that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can we reframe? Okay. No.
You bought my time.
Okay, I did. I bought your
You
time.
bought my time
No, I
and my
did.
body
No.
for the next 3 hours.
I don't want it, but I don't want it to be framed like I'm the person who bought
Okay,
it.
but I'm selling it.
Okay,
I'm the one who's selling it.
Okay. So it's a transaction. It's a marketplace here.
It's a transaction.
It's a marketplace.
Yeah.
A marketplace of ideas.
But if you want to frame it differently than that, like whatever framing you want to use.
Okay. Okay. The framing I would like to use
Okay.
is that I discovered you.
Okay. Like an element in a periodic table. Like an invention.
Yes,
You
you are.
discovered me.
You are element 143, sexonium.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
I'm a bit of a science guy
Yeah, that's good.
myself,
Yeah.
as you might be able to tell.
Yeah.
The
lab
the
coat.
glasses and the lab coat
Yeah.
and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that I buy sex for money.
Yeah. We get a lot of scientists in here, so just.
Well, I mean, you're right across from Rad Labs, so.
Well, it's a bit of a coincidence, but
Is it?
we get a lot of crossover.
Who is here first, Rad Labs or Sex House?
We opened within like a month of each other.
Oh, wow, so sort of like synergy there.
Yeah, like synergy. Yeah.
Wow, it's like when an atom finds a proton, and it's
Yeah.
like, who's here first?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
That's not my field of science. I don't deal with atoms or protons.
What
I'm a
kind- what-
neutron guy.
Oh, okay.
Neutrons.
Okay.
You know anything about neutrons?
Not a lot.
No.
Not a lot.
No.
A little bit.
Well, nor should you.
Yeah.
I mean, the
The
neutron
negative part of it
is
is
the negative part. It's
the
negative,
negative part of the
negative
atom.
part of the atom.
Yeah.
That's right.
We get a lot of scientists in here.
Oh, so
We had a few
you
neutron
picked up a
guys
lot
in
of
here.
Fuck!
Yeah, it's okay.
You get Kim,
Cam?
the man named Kim.
I don't think so. Ken?
No, not Ken. Ken's not a neutron guy. Ken's an atom guy.
Okay.
Kim is the neutron
It's
guy.
just a lot.
Kim's 6'7" and he's got fucking blonde hair and he's
Oh,
like, how
yeah.
are you a scientist?
Right.
Okay, this is going well.
Yeah.
This is going well.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so you are sexonium.
Yeah.
I am the discoverer of sexonium, and
Okay.
we are at the Nobel ceremony.
Okay.
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 Okay. You like it?
Sure.
I
Yeah.
come in generally. I haven't worked with you before.
Okay.
I worked with Kim.
Is this like a scenario?
Well, yeah, I work with. Yes, it's a scenario. I'm
Okay,
a scenario guy.
Okay. Okay.
All right, when you scenarioize neutrons, like when you don't work with atoms or protons or any other fucking ons,
Okay.
just neutrons, you have scenarioize.
Okay.
Okay.
So the Nobel ceremony, you're accepting like, I assume the Nobel Prize.
No.
Okay.
We're just there. We're in the audience.
Oh, okay. We're watching the ceremony.
Yeah, we're watching the ceremony.
Okay. Okay.
So we're gonna watch the ceremony right now.
Okay. Do you clap? Is that everything you do? Do you clap?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm fucking spent.
What?
I'm fucking spent. I gotta change my fucking pants. Hold on a second.
God.
Just hold on a second.
Okay.
I'll be right back, okay? Oh, God! Fuck me! Oh! Oh! Fuck! Fuck! Okay. Well, we got 2 hours and
45 minutes.
45 minutes
Yeah,
left.
Yeah.
What are you into?
You other, like outside of my profession.
Selling sex for
Yeah,
money.
no, outside of that.
Yeah.
No, I'm in a knitting club, which is sort of closed to outside visitors. I don't know. I like to take walks. I like to go to bars. I like to. Sorry, people don't normally ask me that sort of question.
No, what do they? No, they don't do that.
Ask me anything.
People don't ask you
Mostly just
anything.
ask me if they're a bad boy, and I always say yes.
Oh, did
You're not
I?
asking.
Did I miss a cue? Did I miss
No,
a
no,
social
no,
cue?
no. I mean, if
Did
you
I
ask me
miss a
that, I will
social
say
cue?
no. I will say yes.
I
will say yes.
Am I a bad boy?
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Am I a bad
I
boy?
like the conversation.
Okay.
We can have that conversation, and I can tell you, yes, you're a very bad boy.
Okay.
But yeah, I like to take walks. I like to listen to podcasts. I try to exercise. I don't know. What do you like to do?
Exchange money for sex.
But besides that,
Okay. What besides that? I don't know.
when you're not exchanging money for sex, what do you do when you're just trying to relax?
I'm still thinking about that sort of cosmic, sort of like conceptual blowjob you just gave me. And I'm just fucking like saying, I don't know. Like I don't mean to objectify anyone in this transaction.
I'm here to be
But
objectified.
that is the sort of like, that is the transaction, right? That is the transaction.
Yeah, that's the transaction.
We're in a literal harem
Yeah.
right now.
Mhm. Mhm. Have you tried the coffee place up the street? It's pretty good.
Blue bottle?
Yes, Blue Bottle.
Blue bottle
It's a chain.
coffee? It's a chain.
It's a chain.
It's a chain.
Yeah, it's a chain, but it's good. It's good.
I don't do much. If that's the answer to your
What
question,
do you do?
I work.
What do you
I
do?
go home.
What do you do for a job?
I got a studio at the Bellows. You know,
Wait, what?
the development up on Harwood.
Okay, yeah.
I got a studio at the Bellows. You know.
Like an art studio?
No, a fucking studio where I live.
Oh,
I'm
a
not
studio apartment.
a studio apartment at the Bellows.
Okay, yeah. Isn't that a senior living place? Oh, you're one of the like 20% that they can't have just over 55, right? Like they have to have. Yep. Okay.
I signed the lease before I moved here.
Yeah,
I
no,
didn't
got
know.
it.
I
Yeah,
didn't
I got
know.
it.
I
I
didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I
Sure.
didn't know.
It's a. Yeah.
I'm not from Springfield.
Well, count yourself lucky. I've been to the Bellows more times than I would like to tell you.
Servicing customers?
Yes.
Oh. So I didn't even need to come here. You could have come to my place.
Well, I.
Arr!
Okay.
Arr! Arr! I'm sorry. I
got a lot of time left.
Well, they make us pay in 3-hour blocks.
Yeah. No, we stopped the hourly pricing because it was.
Because it was what?
I don't know, it was too much.
It was too much.
Yeah, it was draining on us.
Oh, I
It
see.
was a lot.
I see.
It was a lot.
I see.
To switch.
It's sort of like that at the lab.
Yeah.
You know, they used to pay us by the hour. They used to pay us piecework. You discover a new atom, a new neutron,
Mhm.
you get a bonus.
Oh.
And it's how much can you do with the neutrons and the atoms that you have over the course of an hour. And it's piecework. It's like working on a line. It's like shelling shrimp.
Or giving blowjobs.
Or giving blowjobs, exactly.
We used to get a bonus like that.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But that's changed now. We have a nice new manager.
Rob?
Yes, Rob. Rob.
He used to work at Blue Bottle.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
So he has a sense for business
he does.
and how to treat employees.
No, I remember.
Yeah.
I used to go there for my decaf chai every morning.
Decaf chai. That's an interesting order.
Well, I like the sort of like
The taste of it.
the sort of sensual taste of it, but I don't like the caffeine.
You don't do caffeine at all.
No. No stimulants for me. No, thank you. I don't
Really?
do caffeine.
No stimulants at all.
I don't do taurine. I don't do ginseng. I don't do guarana. I don't do creatine. I don't do injections. I don't do any of that stuff.
Yeah, no caffeine, no nothing.
Well, the body is a temple, if you think of it this way. And I've come to think of this way due to some of the podcasts that I listen to.
Oh, really? What do you listen to?
The Temple podcast.
Oh, God. I gave up on that. It was it's long.
Really?
Yeah.
It is long.
Yeah, 3-hour episodes?
Well, everything comes in 3-hour increments these days.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Come back, baby. Come back, baby. Light up the
Ladies and gentlemen, Boy Star Library.
got it all.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the first time in 20 years, Boy Star Library. A taste of New York indie circa 20 years ago. They'll be back with another set coming up. Not just yet.
Not just
though.
yet.
Well, we've all been tuning in for the past year or so every Saturday night for the following act. Four guys who know what they're doing, might not have known what they were doing when they started doing this, but decided to bluff it out and create something that's very special to us and to them and to a lot of people all around the country. We're incredibly honored to be asked back to close out the finale of Dadurday Night Live this year. And the four guys who make it happen are coming up next. Will you please take a moment of silence just to think about the fucking accomplishment this is?
Think about what these guys have done. Think about everything that they have done over the last 2 seasons.
In the middle of the worst time of literally all of our fucking lives.
Like, again, the most professional, kindest, like the best online improv show we've done, including the ones that we ourselves have run.
Also, these guys fucking party and you can't fucking like go.
Man.
Please put your hands together for the final time of season 2 of Dadurday Night Live. Please give it up for my four dads.
Child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away.
So, it's Saturday night. Were we not dressed? Okay, cool. I didn't want to dress up anyways. Hey, this is really uncomfortable.
You okay there, Jason? You all right?
Yeah, no, I thought we were doing a thing, but no, it's cool. I wasn't really ready for it.
No,
hey,
we heard your we saw your text, and then we had our other group text where we.
Right. Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. Oh, hey, we're here. It's the season finale of Dadurday Night Live. Thank you, Justin and Kelly. What an amazing honor it is to have you on our season finale. We love you all so much, and I think it's awesome that you're here. And Boy Star Library, holy crap. They came on to our show just for us because Dave's just Dave. So here we are.
The part in... Before we started all this, someone was supposed to tell you to stop talking because we only have 25 minutes.
Yep.
Let's start.
Okay.
Because that's my job. Like after all this.
Right. All right. Let's go.
We shouldn't step on your toes. We do need 4 suggestions. I need a one-word movie title like Jaws, but not Jaws. Go ahead and put those into the chat, and I'll take it to somebody else.
So I started to digging bushes out of the front yard of my house because I didn't want bushes anymore, and that sucks. What's something that you've dove into that, like, in the middle of it, you're like, why am I doing this? But hopefully at the end, there's the good result. So what's something that you dove into that didn't feel like a good idea at the time?
Okay. So a friend of mine who watches the show, Bob, hey, what's up? Thanks for watching. Laura, you too. He mentioned something today that, I've always thought about in the intro. He was like, hey, I bet everybody thinks that's your truck. And, that's the worst part is I know everybody thinks that that's my truck. And they automatically assume that I'm just some stupid jackass that has to have a big-ass truck like that, drive it around, that I can run over everybody. But you know what? That ain't my truck. I do have a truck. I have a normal sized truck. Okay. I don't have a pit bull. You probably think I have a pit bull. I have this. All right. A freaking Yorkie. Okay. So what are some assumptions you've made about some people that you have come to find out were completely inaccurate and maybe you didn't know that person at all? Go ahead and put that in the chat, please. Thanks, Bob.
Oh, man. I think I got it right this time. So
Okay.
2020 was kind of rough. 2021, yeah, but we're trying to be more positive this year. I've spent the first 15 shows with my list of things that I hate. They're all here. I was going to read them all out, but for time purposes, I won't. So, what is something that you hate that you love so much?
I think you got us on a technicality, guys. That one I think is legitimately positive, right?
I mean,
He's getting answers about it. I'm going to go ahead. I saw a lot of great ones, but this one's been at the top. I've been thinking about this movie lately. I haven't seen it in 35 years. The Toy.
Oh, nice. I'm going to go with 6 months of clutter in the basement.
I didn't get a lot of good suggestions. Matter of fact, I got one. And Phil, thank you. They were not as tough as you thought they were.
I'm gonna go with Earth.
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 All right, so to recap, The Toy.
6 months of clutter in the basement.
Not being as tough as you thought they were.
And Earth.
What do we start with? What do we end with?
Do we start with Earth?
Yeah, we should end with not as tough as you thought.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
I agree.
Yeah. So
I wasn't going to say anything, no, because I'm not tough.
So we can start with Earth.
Earth.
Yeah.
That's where it all began.
Is it?
It's destroyed. Gone.
Well, good job, Zeldar. But before you destroyed it, you're supposed to bring back some artifacts and things that we could build on. You just destroyed first.
That's what I do. I destroy first and smile later.
Yeah, Zeldar, we hired you because you're the best at what you do. Did Tim not pop in first to do the artifact collection?
No, Tim was there.
Uh-huh.
He was there, and then I destroyed it.
Ah, that's where we went wrong. Tim was supposed to leave Earth first with the artifacts.
Ooh, that makes so much more sense.
Live and learn, right?
I was like, Tim, why are you going down there? I'm going to destroy it, but I didn't say it.
Hey, just a little announcement on the intercom. We got a call from Tim's wife. Somebody want to page Tim.
Yep. We'll take care of that. Thank you.
So I just put her on hold then.
Yeah. I'll be right there. Yeah.
You mean Tim will?
I just need to talk to his wife. Just quick little touch base.
You want to patch her through?
Sure, patch her through.
All right, patch Tim's wife through. There you go.
Hello, Claire.
Yes.
Hi, Claire. Johnson here.
Hi, John.
Yeah. Zeldar's here with me. Tim is such a great person.
I know. I miss him. Where has he been? He hadn't been home in weeks.
We sent him on a mission to Earth to collect artifacts.
Oh, okay. He didn't tell me that. He said he was going to Mars to just kind of roam around and check out some of the red sands and so Earth, you say?
So Claire, it sounds like your husband Tim is having an affair.
Yes.
On Mars?
No, he went to Earth.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, if he lied to you, that's a sign that he's having an affair. You would probably be happy if he were just dead.
I don't know. I kind of love him, and I'm really good at forgiving.
But he lied, and he's probably down there with Earth things, doing Earth stuff.
Tim the liar having his affair with Earth people.
They are beautiful specimens. I would, if you're gonna have an affair, that's where you should do it. Um,
I saw Tim take a drug one time too.
Oh, Tim and his drugs.
oh, but that's one of the best things about Earth is all the drugs. I tell you what, I won't make a stink if you just put me on the ship and send me on down there.
Put you right on the ship and send you right to Earth where Tim is.
Yes, I would love that.
And you to where Tim is?
Yes, but you have to come with me because he won't believe this unless I take you with me. He won't. He'll just think I'm causing problems at the workspace again.
Personally, I'm not supposed to have personal connections with my employees. You know, it just doesn't work out.
That's fine.
I get small spacecraft sickness.
Well, let's take the big one.
Oh, the big one won't go through the atmosphere.
Oh, yes, it will. I've seen the upgrades.
I killed Tim.
And that's all I wanted you to say. And you know what? His name is Tim. You jackass. You don't even know his name?
I said Tim, Tom, Tim.
I thought you said, I'm sorry.
He's dead. That's it.
Hey, Jim's wife's on the line. Can you go get Jim?
Oh, Jim. Oh, which one's alive?
It better not be Tim.
Yes.
David, how much time do we have left? Oh, good.
48 minutes. Good.
48 minutes. All right.
12-hour show, so that's good.
Next up is either the toy or clutter in the base. What was that one?
Lots of clutter in the basement.
Okay.
Let's go with toy because toys eventually become clutter in the basement.
Dad.
Yeah. What you want, Clay?
What are you doing with my runaround Sue?
You're around Sue. I'm sorry, but it's we got to put this away now. You're getting a little old. You're getting a little old. It's no. I'm sorry. What, Clay? Are you talking back to me?
I'm not talking. I mean, yeah, like in a conversational way.
Well, I hadn't finished talking yet.
Well, okay.
All right. So we're throwing away Runaround Sue to make room for a new toy.
Can I? I'm allowed to talk now? Okay.
Yeah, son, we've taught you about social content.
Get scared sometimes because when you get mad, you just start throwing all my toys away, and I just.
Okay, that's fair. I throw a lot of toys away.
You know, Sue's my favorite, though. Like.
But we've got to make room for an even better toy.
Tell me about this toy.
Yeah. What was the one thing you kept asking Mommy and Daddy for? And we never gave you. And we never gave you a good reason why.
Walking Willie.
Oh, God. I'm trying to be... You're getting a brother, okay? You're getting a brother. Your mom... your mom found out she had a son many years ago. And he's contacted us. I'm sure it's on the up and up. And you're getting a new brother, a new baby 19-year-old brother.
Wait. You made it sound like he was a lot older just a second ago. So you telling me Willie
Hey,
doesn't...
bitch! Can I come in or what? So, bitch, you my brother?
Am I allowed to talk?
Fucking talk, bitch. It's your time.
I mean...
I want to get to know you.
Like in what way? Like a prison?
I've had a brother in 19 fucking years. I needed to get to know you, bitch.
I mean, I got a name.
What's your fucking name?
It ain't that.
Are you guys getting along, Will? Or just
Fuck off. We're talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I brought you Arnold Palmer's. Okay.
All right.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, I'm going. What you kids?
Hey,
Was that your dad?
Yeah, you don't have to be like that. All you gotta do is
That
like.
sucks. That's not beer. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, you're kind of rough. You're kind of rough around the edges. Are you like a?
What?
Are you like a prison Peter?
You want to start some? How'd you know my nickname? Who told you?
Hey man, here's the deal. I know all about the toys. The ones on the up and up, the ones in the deep, deep low lows. I know all about them. I've heard about Prison Peter for, well, as long as I can remember. You might as well be called Prison Poser, because we both know that Peter ain't ever been in prison.
That's right, man. I've never been in prison, man. I'm just trying to look tough.
All right. Now, I feel like that's going to come up later. But for right now, I just need you to be honest. If we're going to be brothers, we just got to be real with each other.
Yeah.
What's your real name?
Jerry.
I like that.
What's
like
your
a
real
Joe
name? Your real name's not bitch?
No.
What is it?
No. You know what? I don't even know what my given name is.
Oh, that's a really sad circumstance.
Wait.
It's me, Walking Willie. Hey!
Hey! I've always wanted one of these.
I'm sorry. Clay. Your name is clearly Clay because I called you Clay. This one isn't. I'm sorry. This isn't for you. This is. Found out your mom had another son, and this is for him.
Wait.
What?
Like another one, but before both of us here?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This one's 48 years old. But he's a big fan of Walking Willie. So Walking Willie, you're coming with me. All right, buddy.
That was all I wanted was a Walking Willie.
You didn't want a brother that was an asshole and called you bitch and shit?
You know what? I think I do want that.
Should I put my scarf hat back on and be all mean and tough and be Prison Peter?
If you're okay with that.
Hey, I'm just here to, be your brother, man. We're looking at bitch.
And scene.
Yeah, that was a hell of a story.
Man,
I got no room, guys. I got from here to here.
it's all right. I don't have any siblings, so that was hard for me. I would have taken that. I would have taken a Prison Peter.
Hey, David, are you there? How much time we got?
Never mind, that sounds bad.
10 minutes.
I think we plowed through those scenes. We got a lot of time to play
9
with.
minutes, 16 seconds.
All right.
Okay, great.
15 minutes. Got it.
We're on something about clutter in the basement. Margaret, do I need to... I'm going to use the word hoarder, Margaret. That's what I'm going to use, the word hoarder.
Like, I don't know why you'd say that. I mean, that's just my collection.
Do you really need newspapers from 20 years ago? What are you going to do with them, Margaret?
It helps us remember the past.
I bought a computer 10 years ago. We have the past in the computer. We don't need all these newspapers.
Of course you do. The computer lies. The newspapers tell the truth. What have they always said? What have they always said? Don't believe everything you read on the internet, correct?
That is true. I have heard this too. But what I have heard, not just on the internet, but what I've heard in person is, this is a fire hazard.
No fire hazard. There's no fireplace nearby. I don't play with matches.
I have a box of matches, Margaret. I might inadvertently light one and accidentally drop it. I'm trying to prove a point, Margaret. Don't blow out the match.
You're trying to burn the house down. Don't do that.
No, I'm trying to prove a point. Burning the house down is the proof of the point.
But you're not a scientist. You work for the garbage people.
Margaret.
That's what this is.
Cut to the garbage people.
Hey, I don't know where Martin's is. He's missed his last scheduled call time.
I don't know, but I found these scrolls.
You found the scroll? Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I didn't mean the scrolls. You found some scrolls.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't read what they say. It's like hieroglyphics or something.
Right. The scrolls, the elders say, are the key to the universe and everything that is known and unknown. Oh, you're just going ahead. I feel like maybe we're wearing some white gloves with that.
Oh, I don't. It was trash. I figured it was worthless. It looked like it had some kind of Zelda, Nintendo combo codes or something. I don't even know if these are real.
It's got the codes.
Cut to the ancient one. Cut to the ancient ones who drew the scrolls.
Oh, we should not let this get out at all. We should hide this in maybe an area where no one will find it.
Yes, I agree. Where could we put it?
What?
Where could we put it?
The only thing I can think of is up your ass is the only place I think would be safe, where no one will find it.
There's so many other things there now.
I'm back to the garbage people.
I mean,
and you found it in the cave of the unknown?
yeah, it was weird the way it was lodged in this guy's pelvic cavity. It was like it was, I don't know, meant to be found.
Does this guy see? Did he seem at all any at all strange or like kind of? Was he glowing?
I mean, it was bony. I mean, it was just bones with a scroll coming out of where like an anus would be.
So he wasn't glowing because the prophecy foretold glowing.
Well, I mean, it was. You know what? It was. His bones were pretty white. Like they were pretty shiny. Just didn't notice it. Like they weren't like making noises and stuff like that kind of glowing. What are you thinking?
Got back to Martin and Margaret. It's all a conspiracy. That's all. You're just trying to take my things. You work for the garbage people. You want to throw my things away. It's all just, it's rubbish. You're rubbish. It's rubbish. Everything's rubbish.
Margaret, I will light this match. I will light it to prove a point that the gods have nothing to do with what's going on in the outside world. The trashmen are not part of conspiracy. This is just paper and fire.
The garbage men.
Margaret.
The garbage men are the ones responsible for everything. They know it
Where
all.
did you read that, Margaret?
In the newspaper.
Nobody reads newspapers anymore. What, Margaret?
Heed my words. If you throw away those papers, horrible things will happen. Terrible, end of the world things. Apocalyptic.
Oh. Ha ha!
Come back to garbage men.
Just
So hey. So at the bottom, let me flip this over.
be gentle. Oh,
No. At the bottom, does that look like plain English to you?
it does.
Does it not say men of mess must murder Margaret?
What do you think that means?
I mean,
Get back to the ancient ones. That's an idea.
Yes.
I will hide it in my bum.
Oh, yes.
But let's throw a dumb little thing at the end. It's
Just
got all the
random
secrets of
set
the
of
universe. Yes.
Random
just,
word.
Just nonsense. Yes.
Yes. Men of mess.
Must kill Margaret.
Who's Margaret?
I don't know.
I don't.
That's seed.
So stupid.
Wow. We outdid ourselves on that one, guys.
Yep. Be careful what you read.
Right.
David, do we have time left for one more?
A minute 45 seconds. Go.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Right.
What are we on?
Tough, but not really.
Tough, but not.
Hey, Felix. Look, I know I've been beating you up since second grade, and I just got back from a silent retreat and had a lot of time to really, be quiet, really, and think. And
my mom says you do to me what it gets done to you. Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah. My grandma beats me relentlessly. You wouldn't think it because she goes to church all the time. She's super sweet. But once we get behind closed doors, man, she just takes scrolls to me and just goes biblical.
So it stands to reason that somebody must have did that with her.
I mean, I don't know who, she's always been a loner. She's never had anybody. I don't even know how I got here. She says she's my grandma. She may have just found me. I don't even know.
So you're having your doubts now about where you stand in the human race and
I don't even know if I'm human. I mean, how do I prove that?
It's your grandmother coming out of the closet. Did you say what you need to get off your chest?
I didn't say anything. I'm on a retreat. Basically, I'm just here taking it all in.
I was trying to get him to say the words, ma'am, but it just wouldn't come. Do I still get my money?
I have a scroll in my pocket. I will beat the hell out of you with this scroll if I have to.
Are you
not Felix? I'm looking at you, Felix.
Oh.
She. Mamaw.
What? No, you are not. Abuse. Ha! Take that, little one.
And scene. I think we have to be a minute and a half, right?
Yeah, no,
damn it. I was trying to find a way to come in.
Brian!
Come on, it was about toughness. I was like,
I don't know if that was the story to end on for season 2, but hey.
No, I'm sure there's a cliffhanger in there somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I thought we had to abide by our time.
We did. Yeah. We wrapped it up. It was great. That's what we needed to do. We got a long show tonight.
We do. And you know what the best thing to do after 25 minutes to dads and then just me randomly popping up shirtless? You know the best thing to get that just mess out of your brain? Is the next episode, final episode of this season of what some have called, what the hell is that? Dadurday Light.
Yes.
I wanna be friends until the end, when it all comes crumbling down around us. It's inevitable, but it's okay. Live a little longer, afraid.
Well, hello. Thanks for choosing my hole. You know, someone once said, if you're having a bad day, put on some sunglasses, then you'll have a bad night. That's all. You can go now.
I meant no offense, but the man with the sock gloves has taken offense anyway. Knowing that I couldn't take it back, I braced myself for the soft punch I knew was coming, for what I knew now to call hand socks and not sock gloves.
Never like you, always looking more discreet than being so honest to all of the beautiful things in this world. Like friendship and nature and pretty girls. It's easy to get upset about some trivial crap, but life is much too short to let myself waste it like that. I've been waiting so long.
He's got a DJ name? What is his DJ name? DJ Menacing Plume? What does that even mean? No. Forget it. Just forget it. I gotta go. Bye.
I hurt my leg chasing after the ice cream man.
What you see there is a cadaver of an extraterrestrial species, probably. Here you can see one of the two surgeons pounding on the cadaver. There's the second surgeon. He appears to be sewing on something right now, probably the hand, because a few seconds later you can see he passes something to the first surgeon, the one with the glasses, and he passes the hand. It appears to be the alien's hand, and he appears to be sticking it inside the cadaver. And there you could see the strange liquids that they seem to have extracted from the alien, and there seems to be something inside the liquid. And now the second surgeon is removing his headphones, and he appears to be jamming them inside the cadaver.
Come on, friendo, let's not fight.
It's with a touch.
Oh, the beer smells. I'm just biding my time. Flip-flops thumb on the ground.
You got any potential Bowsers in here?
You do all the good boy things and don't do the bad boy things. Good job. No, good job. You can do it. You eat the food.
A Coca-Cola swish amongst those crooked teeth I find so cute. Thought of mingling my swish now seems a self-serving vain pursuit. 'Cause sometimes love can elevate and sometimes devastate.
Nothing can go wrong.
Dadurday Light will return in October 2021 with new episodes of Dragon Riders of the Styx, as well as everyone's favorite Staircase to Starways, with talent show host and number one stepdad, Dr. Eric Walnut. And mark your calendar for new episodes of My Four Doors, as well as a 3-part miniseries, My Four Doors Apocalypse. See you in October!
What
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm currently combating a giant bug. Ah! Here in the Urns studio, I think I got him. Ladies and gentlemen, you can find them on Patreon at patreon.com/FJTK, on Instagram at FJTK Improv, and on Facebook from Justin to Kelly Comedy. Please welcome our special guest host from Justin to Kelly. How's it going?
Hi, Christian.
Hi, Christian.
Hi. How are those urns treating you?
They're good urns.
They're doing great.
Only the finest for you guys.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you know the drill. If you have any questions from Justin to Kelly, put them in the chat, and I might pick them. All righty. So tell me a little bit about the Countdown Improv Festival.
It happens in Tampa in September. It's for solo, duo, and trio performers only. If you got 4 people, don't fucking come because we will reject you like a motherfucker.
It is our 5th year. It's our 5th year of this festival. It is in Tampa, in a city in which we do not live.
It's true.
It's true.
We don't even we like it. It's fine.
I think we like Tampa.
We like Tampa. It's a great festival. It's the 3rd best improv festival on planet Earth.
Okay, so for someone like me who's never been to an improv festival, what can I expect?
Oh, you can expect so much. You can expect a weekend's worth of improv shows that sort of run the gamut from sort of solo performance to duo performance to trio performance. You got workshops. You got
after parties.
Yeah, we'll buy you a beer. We'll buy you 2 beers. It's really, really fun. It's a big fucking hug for a fucking weekend.
Yeah,
in a non-creepy way.
Especially this year. We're back in person. We're one of the first festivals that's back, I think. And we're excited.
Yeah, basically a few years ago, we're like, well, we've been to a lot of improv festivals. We think we can do this better than most people. So we started our own festival. And now we're very poor. We've lost a lot of money, but we keep on going.
Yep.
Keep on trucking. We got a question from Jason Lee Boyce, and he wants to know, if the dads want to perform in the Countdown Festival, who should we kill so that they are eligible?
Oh, man.
That's on you guys. You got to pick
pick somebody.
Who's got the least to live for, guys? That's a question that you need to fucking huddle up with and figure out.
So, from Justin to Kelly, apparently there are these places in Japan called cat cafes, and you can get to relax with cats. Would you ever try it?
I would. I'm a fan of cats.
I'm very allergic.
Justin is very allergic.
I would not. Definitely
very
not.
allergic.
Rough time for me, that would be.
Sneezing is not fun.
No.
So correct me if I'm wrong. You guys have been a duo for 11 years?
We have.
That's right.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, good for us.
Yeah, good for us. We made it.
Wow. You guys are so cool. I'm so happy I get to interview you guys. So you guys did a mono scene for 12 and a half hours straight?
That's right.
We did. We were raising money for the Countdown Improv Festival. We did a mono scene for 12 and a half hours. It started at noon. It ended a little after 12:30. We had 60 improvisers joining us from all over the country, like walk-ons.
We ended. I turned to Kelly and I'm like, I could have gone longer.
I was like, nope.
She's like, not me.
Not me.
That's why we went 12 and a half hours. It was the duration, the extent of our attention spans.
Wow. I know y'all, before this pandemic, used to travel all the time to different cities and perform. You guys have any tips, maybe any snacks or that you like to take on the road?
Yes.
So, yes. Find road food that treats you well, even if it isn't a delicacy. So we, one of our signature road foods is we have a very specific Domino's order. We do.
There's always a Domino's. It always tastes the same. No matter where you go, it's going to have a baseline consistently.
What do we get? We get an extra thin crust.
With mushrooms, roasted red peppers, and banana peppers.
Well done.
When we fucking make it double sure that they make it well done. If it's not well done, it tastes like garbage.
And we eat it
you can throw it in the dumpster.
We eat it in the car. And so we had a spring tour. I forget what year was it, 2017? 2017. We had, it was over a week. We ate a Domino's pizza every day for 8 days. And then we died.
Oh. Then we died,
And then we died.
and we came back. So heaven is real.
We
That
felt
sounds delicious. All right, it's time for the rapid fire. Kelly, favorite way to unwind?
sleeping.
Justin, coffee or energy drinks?
Coffee.
Kelly, favorite TV show right now?
Oh God. Dadurday Night Live.
Justin, favorite snacks when traveling?
Combos.
Kelly, what's a good book?
What's a good book? The Bible.
Justin, what food does Sling Blade like with mustard?
He likes biscuits.
And that is time. Thank you from Justin and Kelly for coming on Between Two Urns. Woo, woo, woo.
Thank you.
That's right. It's that time of the week. It's time to get your news about the science. I want to hear what's going on in the science world because honestly, I don't know right now. That's why I'm here. I'm here to learn too. Okay? So this news, it's all new.
Let's get the first one in. Peeing at knighthood could cost the United States economy billions.
That's right. It's all wrapped up in how our sewage system works. All right? It's kind of like, you have daytime rates, you have nighttime rates for things. Same thing applies to the sewers. It costs more money to run in all of that waste during the night.
Yeah, rats gotta sleep sometime. And contrary to popular belief, they sleep at night. Rats are the ones chew up all the stuff that comes in there. You think you have facilities to clean that up? No. Biological waste.
Yeah. Yeah, and so, we're having to pay a bunch of these rats overtime. They're missing out, on meals with their families at night. We want to be a part of sponsoring, a good, healthy lifestyle for these rats, because they're the one managing all our shit.
And nobody unionizes like rats. They are pack animals. When you pack animals, no. Rats will unionize, and they don't give any cares about your government system.
Yeah, that laugh you heard, that was a rat, all right? All right, moving on to the next headline here. Short-sighted Mars colonists could find sex with Earth-based humans lethal. Luckily, we have someone on the scene to talk about this. Let's go to our reporter in the field, Johansson. Hey, Johansson, how's Mars?
Oh, it's wonderful up here. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The people here are just fantastic.
Good. Now, follow-up question here. Have you been having sex with them, and are you going to die?
All the time. But that's fake news. Absolutely fake news.
So, Johansson, is there something wrong with your voice? It doesn't sound like it normally does. Are you catching a cold up there?
It's not a cold. This is just a side effect.
Of the sex?
Side effect, yeah. It's called Voice 19.
Voice 19. So
right. You don't die from it, but your voice changes permanently.
Okay. I see. Well, that is interesting. This is another thing, where vision is so important. Maybe part of it is being able to see who you're having sex with, because if you have sex with the wrong person, they could kill you like a black widow or a praying mantis.
Yeah, I had a picture of my girlfriend here, but
Johnson.
Oh, I think we lost Johansson.
Has been known to fall asleep on set before.
All right, so I guess the jury's still out on that. Let's go ahead and move on to next headline here.
All right. Next headline: mathematical puzzle about the number 42 finally solved.
Yeah,
It's been a long time coming.
This is one of those answers that we've had a lot of questions for. We've had the number 42, but it's been hard to figure out what was the problem. What was the puzzle that led to 42 in the first place?
Why is it such a bad age to get to? That's one of the questions. Mm-hmm. Why was it featured in that popular book? Popular question. Is it a prime number? Popular question.
Well, we finally got the answer, and it's the maximum number of waffles you can order at Waffle House.
It is. It's also the cap on unlimited breadsticks.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of bread-based things that you're limited to 42 on, because if you eat more than 42, reasonably sized bread-based items, you're going to swell up and you're going to die.
It's a complicated math formula, but ultimately what it says is that people went too far. 43 is not a real number. 42 is infinity, and then it goes on forever.
Yeah, because unlimited breadsticks was a mistake. No one can consume unlimited breadsticks. All right, that is man's hubris, far exceeding his reach. But now we know. It's important to learn.
All right, let's move on to number 4. Brainless, single-celled blob can make a sophisticated decision.
All right, let's go to our blob in the field.
Mr. Blob, you've had a lot of internal problems hitting you recently, but you've managed it better than anybody else. Thinking process of the blob. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better answer.
Yeah, that answers so many questions.
As we speak, get me out of here. Yeah.
You want the blob wants out. Now, Blob, we have you in there to make these sophisticated decisions, and so I'm going to have to ask. My taxes, I feel like I really messed them up, so I'm coming to you. I got a bunch of 1099s. Do I really need to file those? This is a big question I have, Blob.
Of course you should, but underestimate them.
I should underestimate. Yep, that makes sense. This is why we got you on the job. And the thing about a brainless single-celled blob is they're not worried about a bunch of the things. Focus on the decision, Single-celled, single-minded, but technically brainless.
The great thing about keeping a blob in your possession is that they are only capable of sophisticated decisions. The escape is actually an open door, but that's too simple. That's too simple-minded for the single-cell blob. Can't figure it out. He's been trying to find a escape vent in the ceiling all this time. It's not air conditioned. We can't afford that.
My bothering.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Blob.
Thank you, Blob.
I'll come see you later.
All right, next headline. Your tongue can smell.
That's right. Now this relates, if we have any longtime viewers of Weekend Science Update, you'll remember last week or 2 weeks ago, we talked about the new sense that dogs have. This is related to it. Dogs have a long tongue. It's longer than you think it is, and it goes up into their nasal cavity. Much like an anteater. They're in fact evolved from anteaters.
Yeah. Yeah, and so, the tongue is part of giving you a kiss, they're kissing you with their nose.
And they're smelling you at the exact same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It makes sense. And it also opens doors to a whole new culinary experience where they'll just set a scented candle of bacon in front of you. You'll feel like you're eating it.
Yeah.
You'll be satiated. It's a diet revolution.
And humans almost developed this same kind of ability and sense. But honestly, it was too freaky, so we would just cut the tongues out of the people that could smell with their tongues. And honestly, it might be for the better. Because imagine halitosis if your tongue could smell, right? You're just sitting in there with it the entire time. That'd be rough. Terrible.
We actually have on site with us ex-CIA agent who was captured by the Mongolians. They took his tongue out, not because he couldn't speak, but because it weirded people out that he could smell after they already clogged his nose. A side effect is now he can't speak, which is sad, but here he really a hero in the field. Everybody that enjoys freedom needs to give a thank you to this man right here. All right.
Yeah. And, these are all top secret things he's telling us right now.
So, moving on to the final headline of the night. E.T. might look like pasta.
That's right. When we say E.T., we don't mean the Spielberg film. All right? We've already determined that E.T. looks like that. Was a bad choice? Sure. But that's the way that E.T. looks. We're talking about the real extraterrestrials, all right? They're flying around in these weird spaceships and stuff. And honestly, if you have a regular physical body, you couldn't take the forces that would be put upon you, traveling at those extreme speeds and making those maneuvers. Honestly, you know what travels well? Pasta.
Really, really well. NASA first discovered this back in the 1970s, and they were sending astronauts to space. And
yeah, you send like a souffle up there. You try to do a tiered cake. It's not going to make it. But you know what will make it all the way to space? Pasta. It's filling. It's very tasty. You can combine it. You can go veggie. You can go meat.
It can
lots of different
be
sauce options. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's really good. And we have one of our NASA experts and also culinary genius, Somfriti Guglieri. Chef Guglieri, would you please join us?
Absolutely.
You have been cooking aliens most recently. And how has that turned out for you?
Well, they're a little tough. They get a little rubberly. The eyeballs, they come out really, really good. Nice, soft and tender. But the arms, you gotta cook them a little bit longer. Not as much meat on the bone. You know what I'm saying? You're like a good chicken wing, don't need an alien,
There you have it. Chef Guglieri solving our worldwide hunger crisis, one alien at a time. That's been our time for the Weekend Science Update.
Hope you've been informed. Hope you've learned. And yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. When I was living in Chicago, right after college, I had a band that I really, really loved. And They were called Clyde Federal, and I went to see them at Shuba's and the Hideout and a bunch of places all around Chicago. And they meant a lot to me. They didn't become famous. They stopped being a band soon after I moved out of Chicago, but their music still means a great deal to me. And I give anything to see them perform again. Maybe you got a band like that yourself, someone whose music means a lot to you, even if it might not be the sort of thing that is sort of a world historical importance. If you close your eyes and think a little bit, maybe that band will come back together. Maybe they're here tonight. We're so excited to have Boys Star Library here. They're a band that means a lot to some people, and they're here to do some music for us again tonight for the first time in about 20 years. Dreams come true. Things that mean a lot to you will come back and mean a lot to other people again. Will you please put your hands together and welcome back to the Dadurday Night Live stage, Boys Star Library.
Cool, staying for this moment. And once it came, it broke me open back. This hurts more than anything I've ever felt before, because it's now. Here in a gray room now, here in a gray room now. Here in a gray room now, here in a gray room. And it's you and me, and I'm just waking to die and breathe. And you are standing in my bedroom, just about to wake me up. Between the darks, there's a shine that's blinding. The television's on and the lights are down. And this hurts more than any feeling, because it never used to be here. You're in a gray room now, you're in a gray room now. You're in a gray room now, you're in a gray room now. You're in a gray room now, you're in a gray room, and it's you and me, and I'm just waking from a dream that you were in, all covered up till the contrast down. Now it's you and me, all in a tizzy, and I can't breathe when you start listening long enough to figure something out. So can you tell me what you know about it? Can you tell me what you know about it?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Between Two Urns. We have our season 2 finale musical guest, the Boys Star Library. Boys, come on in. Or should I say men? I know Jimmy the most. How's it going, Andrew? How's it going, Chris?
It's going.
I know Chris the least. I had to really do some digging on him.
Uh-oh.
We got Jimmy Hughes. He does vocals, plays guitar. Chris, you play guitar and electronics, whatever that means. And Andrew, you play drums.
I do.
How does it feel to be back together after so long?
Feels good.
Yeah.
Real good.
That's like awesome. Same.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love these guys, and I haven't seen them in a long time.
That's awesome. I love seeing old friends. So how did y'all meet? Was it like by happenstance, or was it just like, did y'all go to college together, some BS like that?
Yes. Went to college together, and I was friends with Jimmy's sister, and then Jimmy came to the same school, and that's how I met Jimmy.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then my college roommate went to high school with Andrew, and Andrew would come and visit us at college. And then eventually, when we moved off campus into a house, he moved into the house with us and lived in a closet.
That is accurate.
I hope there wasn't any skeletons in there.
Just Andrews.
No, there really wasn't much room besides for me.
Hey man, you gotta, when you're in college, you gotta struggle. Struggle is real. You gotta pinch any penny you can. So, and was it just like, hey, I play guitar, hey, I play drums, hey, I play, electronics, and then you just
Yeah.
I
mean, basically, the first weekend back to school, Jimmy's sister was having a party. They had this great house. It was like the perfect party house. And I got to that house before I was able to go to our dorm that year. So we spent the night there and had my guitar and everything there. And then I walk into this room and Jimmy's playing my guitar and I'm like, hey. And then basically we ended up living in the same dorm and then started recording songs together. And that was the start of a long musical relationship there. And then Andrew jumped into the picture and started playing drums too. And it just sort of filled the whole thing out.
Andrew, how was Star Wars Galaxy's Edge?
It was badass. Have you been there?
No.
Yeah, no. I think everyone should make the spiritual trip and go see it. It was I don't know who enjoyed it more, my son or myself.
Jimmy, what's the most obscure song you've written?
The most obscure song?
Yeah.
All of them. All of them are super obscure. Yeah.
Blue Car.
It was awesome.
Blue Car is an obscure one. Yeah.
Jimmy's guitar case would be filled with pieces of paper with lyrics on them. And it was just all of his songs, just like in his case on like scraps of paper and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're
Do you
still
still have
probably
it?
there.
Yeah,
probably. So I guess there's probably are some that are more obscure than others.
So I know, Andrew, if you were being abducted by aliens via tractor beam, how would you prevent it?
I wouldn't.
It's like, take me.
Wouldn't you go for that ride? I mean, that's what I did last time.
Jimmy, I snore in bed pretty bad. What kind of music should I play to complement my snoring?
The Boy Star Library.
Time for the rapid fire. Jimmy, how is Mark Treasure doing?
Mark Treasure is I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know.
Chris, what band did you see live that was your favorite?
Flaming Lips.
Andrew, favorite beer?
Oh, geez. Bourbon County Stout.
Okay. Jimmy, what action figure is currently expensive or hard to find?
I recently sold Greatest American Hero Mego figure for $900.
Holy shnikey. Jimmy, fill in the blank. If you were born a girl, your name would be?
According to my father, Nancy.
And that is time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. The Boy Star Library. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Andrew.
Thanks, Christian.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
We got, damn it, Dave. God, Kevin.
It's got to be somebody.
That's right. Hey,
Oh my God.
Am I on?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm coming on loud. Somebody's computer. All right. Hey, thank y'all so much for tuning in to our season finale, our season 2 season finale. My gosh, I can't believe it's second season of all this. It's been crazy. So cool to see all of the additions to the show, especially tonight. Just a phenomenal show. So we'll save a lot of the wordy stuff for the afterglow, but we do want to give people a chance to come out and tell us where they can find out more about themselves. Before we do that, I got to shamelessly plug ourselves. Please check us out on YouTube and all the good stuff, Facebook and all that. If you're not already, Instagram. This is our last, until the next pandemic, our last virtual show that we know of. But we will be streaming our other shows coming up here in the next couple months live, and hopefully, and you'll be able to tune into that. We do want to thank Second Pitch before we kick all this off so much. Thank you guys so much. We will actually be out there on July 7th, which is not next Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, doing a live set. We have a few other guests out there that are coming, that are locals, that will be doing a little bit of a homecoming visit and performing as well. Ross Copeland, you may recognize him. He was on our show. Was that this season or last season?
End of last season.
It was last season. Okay. They've all kind of just run together. So, because I don't feel like we've ever actually even taken a break, but we have. You can come see him do some stand up in person if you would like, and then we'll be doing a show, and I'll probably have a beer, maybe two, probably no more than that. And, cheers. But hey, I hope to see you there. If not cool, and maybe we'll try to figure out a way to like Facebook Live it, and you can tune in. But before we get to all that nonsense, or we've already kind of addressed it, we want to bring Christian out. Christian Escamilla, if you would please, dude, my 2 urns. Dude, thank you so much, man. What a cool little Easter egg coming in at the video tonight. Freaking crafty, dude. Crafty. You and Jimmy both. We got to watch you guys. Thank you so much, man, for what you brought to this show. And since you're local, we're going to continue to expect you to do it.
Definitely.
So I hope you're up for it. But where can people find more about what you're doing in Scram TV?
Check out Scram TV on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I'm trying to start produce a project that involves local improvisers, kind of like a podcast thing. So I'll be hopefully have next week have an episode of that, and it should be fun.
All right, man. Well, it's been good to see you in person several times in the last month, I think, month and a half. Yeah. And I think there's more of that to come. So
definitely, yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Appreciate you, dude, and thank you for teaming with us on this.
No problem.
All right, man. Bachelors of Science, if you guys would come out. Matt, Clint, thank you guys so much. I love y'all's segment. I've always had a love and appreciation for science. Like I said, I've learned absolutely nothing on your segment, but it does make me raise a lot of questions. Like, what if that were true? How do we know? Do we really know? And we actually have some scientists that are friends of ours that tell us all the time none of that was true, Kevin. Don't believe that. But seriously, Matt, I want to address this publicly because I mentioned it to Clint. Hey, dude, if you would, please accept my friend request on Facebook. It's been pending for like a year and a half, I think.
Dude, I friend requested Matt like 3 years ago. Nothing.
Okay, well, then I'm asking for all of us. I'm not going to sell your information. I just want to be your friend. I really don't want any other info. Clint, thank you for being my friend for a long time. Thank you. You're a really good friend. Maybe Matt, maybe he can learn the science behind that and maybe be our friends. But if not, that's okay because we do have Phil in the wings. And Matt, Phil knows just as much science as you do. So I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to accept people right now.
No pressure, dude.
He's trying to do it right now, but he's having to scroll through hundreds of friend requests to find
Yeah.
a few years ago.
Like, don't feel singled out. Like, I just don't do anything on Facebook.
All right. It's weird when I want to send both of you a message and I have to send it to Clint and say, hey, pass this on to Matt since you guys are friends. He's obviously not mine, but that's cool. I get it. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Cannot wait to, I hope you'll continue to team with us as we get ready to do live shows. I know you've got your own thing with Bachelors of Science, but now you have a little extra if you want it, and it's open to you guys anytime.
I can tell you that we're in, man. This has been great.
Well, y'all have been phenomenal, man. You've got a really good niche. I think it's a really cool thing in what you guys are doing, and I really appreciate it. I enjoy it. I look forward to it. So thank y'all. I know you, do you have any live shows coming up? Because I know things are starting to open. I don't know. Maybe you do.
Nah.
You have anything yet?
Hey, right before we go out, though, I want to say what Justin and Kelly said about y'all when they introduced y'all. That was beautiful, and I completely co-sign it. I wish I could say it that eloquently.
Thanks, dude. And you know what? I don't know how to say this without sounding bad because I love my stepmom and I care about her opinion. But like when she tells me something, I'm kind of like, you kind of have to say it, right? So when people that we love and admire and respect say those things about us, it means that sounds like I don't love and admire and respect my stepmom. I totally do, but I feel like she feels like she has to say those things. Y'all don't have that pressure. You don't have to. So for you to say things like that, it means a lot to us. Like, and it those words have a lot of weight. I'll just say that. Okay. So thank you for that. Like I said before many times, we never really thought, or I didn't think that this would turn into what it has become. And we really are humbled and honored that people want to be a part of what we're doing and even say yes. So thank you. We hope that you guys feel as loved and appreciated as you guys make us feel. So, okay. And if not, then continue to be in our shows, accept our friend requests on Facebook. And, you know, it's reciprocal, man. It's back and forth. It's like two way. All right.
I accepted it. I hit the button.
I'm going to look at my phone right now. You sure did, Matt. All right. Hey, if I didn't get anything tonight, I got a new friend on Facebook, and that's really all that matters. So thank you.
For those of you that haven't received it or have it, I still didn't. I just don't mess with it. It's
I still didn't, but that's okay. I'm good. I hope you never accept mine.
So people can see you guys in the future at DNL. We'll just say that. Thank y'all so much. Love you guys. Jimmy Hughes representing Dadurday Light and his entire crew, which has grown exponentially in the last year and a half, I feel like. The cast list.
It's only been like 5.
We've got 2 others here tonight. Jeff is here and Ian is here.
I saw Jeff earlier. Ian's here?
Ian's here, yeah. Come on out, Ian.
No pressure, man. Just
be
pop
shy.
on. Seriously.
There's Jeff.
We saw Jeff. Hey, Ian, what's up, man? Thank y'all so much, dude.
I'm a Zoom newbie.
That's all right, man.
Here I am.
We're glad to pop your cherry. You know, that's what all the cool is. No, that's not what they say. Oh, that's what we say. I mean, I don't know. Welcome.
Well, I love cherries, so that's cool.
I don't, but you can have mine.
Okay.
I can already tell Ian and I we're gonna be tight. You know,
you guys are gonna be Facebook friends.
Maybe. Jimmy, did you get your shirt?
I did get my shirt. Thank you. It's awesome.
Sure. All right, because they said by Saturday.
I'll give you guys a plug since I never plug anything. They're very nice shirts.
Thank you.
Like I thought it was just going to be just like a black shirt, but it's like a very soft, like heathery. Very nice. I'll wear it a lot.
It is nice, right? Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm laughing because it's a Next Level. The brand is Next Level T-shirt, and I just was about to order some T-shirts last week from this Instagram ad called Fresh Clean Tees. And something in me was like, I don't feel right about this. Like they look too familiar. So I looked up online to see if it was a scam. And sure enough, man, you know what those mofos do? They buy in bulk those shirts and then they stamp their logo inside the shirt and they cut the Next Level tag off. And they sell a $4 shirt for like $16. So don't buy from Fresh Clean Tees. If you learn one thing tonight, don't buy from them. Just go straight to the dealer, like Next Level or Jiffy Tees, I think, or something like that. So anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. But just give you a heads up. So that's one good purpose of YouTube is to help you save some money. So I know this is a season finale, but we definitely want to keep you guys being a part of our show. And so I hope you'll consider that. No pressure.
You got. They announced it. They listed all the episodes that we're going to see, and we're going to wait. Season 3.
Ian and I just wrote 3 new episodes over text while we were watching the show.
Yeah. That's awesome. Jeff too, though. Like, did you include Jeff in those texts? Because he's right here. Like he's
no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll forward you them, Jeff.
All right. Hey, I got to give props to Jeff. He's actually wearing his shirt. Thank you, Jeff. He's wearing his shirt today. So appreciate that. And we just love and appreciate you guys, what you've done and what you've brought to the show. I mean, it is absurd, but it is a beautiful absurdity. And
thank you.
It's weird how it will hit me during the week where I'll see something and I'll think back to what I just watched last Saturday night, and I'll be like, oh yeah, okay, Maybe that's what they meant. It's probably not, but it makes me think of it. It gives me some weird deja vu, some Dadurday Light deja vu. So thank you for being a part of what we're doing. Thank you for committing to the next 3 seasons, and we love and appreciate you guys for all. You got anything you want to, like, any links you want to share? I saw your whole.
Yeah, I have to thank everybody because we had so much help. Besides just, me and Ian and Jeff, like a lot of people pitched in this week, and we sent out those emails that we were talking about last week, and then the emails came back, and then the emails went out, and then the emails came back.
Jimmy,
a lot this time.
What are emails, Jimmy?
I'll send you a tutorial. YouTube tutorial.
I'm not ragging on your finale at all, but you know who I missed? Who do you think I missed? Who did I?
But the horse.
You're right. God dang it.
Yeah. But the horse, I sent a lot of emails to But the Horse, but his agent got back to me and said that he was too busy on the set of My Four Doors Apocalypse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
Just let him know he was missed. That he has.
I will. I'll send a message.
Waiting, like staring at the screen, wait for that fool to come on, and I'm sad.
I'm sure But the Horse will be back.
We'll see him again. Thank you guys so much, Ian. Send me an email. No, send me your actual address. I'm not going to come see you because it's probably really far, but I'll send you a shirt too. Okay. So thanks so much.
Okay.
And,
Sure.
And some cherries.
I like shirts.
All right.
Shirts and cherries.
Yeah,
it's my
dude.
2 favorite things.
All right, dude. Nice seeing you, man. Thank y'all so much. Boy Star Library. Oh my gosh. I didn't know you when Dave did, but I have a lot of respect for Dave and the music he likes, and so I was already excited. Great job, man. Like Andrew, I don't play the drums. I have a really nice Alesis. I think that's how you say it, like drum kit, like electronic drum set.
Electronic one, yeah.
Yeah, I know it's electronic. It's stupid. I get
It's
that.
not. Just they're getting really good, and just hit it till it breaks. That's playing the drums.
I just don't play it much, man. I should, but it frustrates me. It's not easy. So I have a lot of respect for what you do. And Jimmy, it's so cool, man. Like, I felt like in your first video that you were sucking the soul out of the earth, and that was like your strength for that song. And I freely gave mine for you to finish. So I'm going to need that back at the end of the show if you don't mind. But great stuff, dudes. Seriously. Chris, is that the other guy?
Yeah. Chris had to bounce.
Okay. What does his shirt mean? Biters.
I have no idea.
Okay, I need to find that out because I mean
Probably some obscure band if I had to guess, but I have no idea.
By that because it had like a tiger or something on it, which makes sense because I think they bite. But I thought it was a cool shirt. I want to know more about it.
I'll get back to you.
I just want to say real quick, Kev. I just appreciate you guys coming on. Obviously, I've told this story to Jimmy, and I don't think I've had a chance. I don't think I've ever told Andrew. Just that, I mean, you guys. I have so many great memories of New York, and a lot of them are tied to Boy Star Library music because, as I've proven to Jimmy countless times, I did have the CDs replaying and replaying over and over again, listening to songs like Vanessa and some other classic gems. But it's so weird when you start working with somebody and they say, "Hey, why don't you come and see my band?" And you're like,
You're in for it then.
Yeah,
Then you're gonna lose like $12.
Right, you're gonna lose $12. You're gonna have to fake a smile and then fake a conversation later, maybe the next day time you see him at work, and try to casually avoid all talk of that band from there on out. But I remember going to the show and I immediately, like with the first song, I fell in love with it. I felt like it was made for me. And I still do. So, and I literally had goosebumps while you guys were playing. So thank you so much for coming on.
Nah, dude, thanks for getting us back together. I love these guys and I miss them. And it's been super fun to just have them in my life for the last couple of weeks doing this. It's been awesome. So thank you.
That's great.
Yeah.
No pressure, but we're expecting some new releases. So
no pressure.
Well, I do have a plug. You inspired us because, and Christian will attest to the fact that we have basically no internet presence. So I'm going to hit publish, and There is now a Boy Star Library Bandcamp exclusively released right now on Dadurday Light Live.
Yes.
We have both of our albums up there, and I'm going to try to compile. We have tons of stuff that was never released, so I'm going to try to compile new stuff from that for you eventually.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm going there now.
And I learned what Bandcamp was.
Yes. 20 years ago, Bandcamp did not exist.
Nah.
So
Or did Facebook.
Dave just found a reason to stay in the people's hotel room that he's borrowing for this show for the next 2 hours just to listen to those 2 albums, probably. So
No, definitely. Yeah. I've got it planned. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, the only way you can make it better is maybe season 3 or 4, whatever you need to do. Come down to San Antonio and perform live. Okay.
Oh yeah, Jimmy, it's a really good city.
Yeah.
It is, Jimmy.
Really good city.
That's the trick. We weren't doing that for a reason. Yeah, the Zoom thing works pretty good for us in our current geographical situation.
I hear you. Like I said, no
But
pressure.
thank you for the invite.
It's an open invitation, and we do fully expect you to accept it one day.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, for real though. Thank you, guys. We love you. Appreciate you bringing your talents and sharing them with us and the people watching the show. Thank you all so much.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
And last but certainly not least, from Justin to Kelly. Hopefully, I know y'all are an hour behind us, right? Or ahead of us, actually.
Oh,
right?
we're
ahead of you.
It's 11:05 here. But
Yeah, New York. I'm still kind of familiar with the U.S. map, so yeah, that's right. You're over there. Man, seriously, I wanted to say it at the beginning before we started our show, but like Clint already addressed it too. I hope y'all probably don't know how much those words mean to us, but like, thank you so much for that. Like that really, to have people that are in the game and doing it better than we think we are, like way better. Like for you guys to say that about what we're trying to do on our end, that means a great deal to us, and we have nothing but love and respect and appreciation for those words. And just the fact that you want to, like, that you're willing to come down here and perform live with us, that just blows us away, and we cannot wait. We really can't. So thank y'all so much. We could not have asked for a better season finale guest, and we love and appreciate what you guys you're so good at what you do, and you know what you're doing, and it shows. And just to come on our show and excel and give us props for what we're trying to do, man, that means a lot. Like, so thank y'all.
Well, we need it. We think you guys are awesome. Try to keep us away from San Antonio.
Yeah, we'll see you guys at the Alamo Dome, man. We don't even know if you're fucking performing there.
Yeah,
We're just
no,
gonna fucking
I'll be
see you.
there.
We'll see you outside.
Well, according to Dave's daughter, one day we will perform at the
You know that kind of belief. You need that.
You guys are great. This is a great fucking show. Like, this is unique in the whole sort of spectrum of online improv. You created a world around you guys, a universe that incorporates all sorts of art and performance and creative endeavor. We're fucking flattered that you guys asked us to sort of close out the second season. And we guarantee you, we will come down.
We will be there.
We'll get you all pissed drunk on fucking the live show that we have. We'll have a hell of a good time.
We're looking forward to it. I think it needs to be a 12-hour show.
That's the only way.
The only way it works.
The only way.
You know, I mean, it's one thing to do it on Zoom; it's a whole other to do it live, right?
You know what? I'm ready for a challenge.
Okay. Well, we already have an Airbnb prepped and ready for you. So we'll be, you just tell us when and we'll get it booked. Dave, our producer, David Grinnell, you know him because you guys brag on him too. He's freaking the best in the game. Not only is he wanting to produce our shows, he's also wanting to apparently house our guests. So, I mean, what a good producer. So we can't thank you enough. Thank y'all for being here. I know I got to shut up now because it's time for the dad. And I'm just the fortunate one that gets to be sandwiched between you two. I know that sounds weird, but it's just what I mean, like in the placement. So looking
Can we
forward.
plug our Patreon? We don't expect anyone to use it, but it's patreon.com/FJTK. We got a message this week that said,
Hey guys, you got to engage in this platform.
they're like, guys, you gotta upload some content.
We were like,
They're like, we love you, but
but
you need to post something here.
So we are
we just won't do it, friends. We just
no,
won't.
we will.
Oh,
We told
All
our
right.
friend we will.
I will strike that. We will post stuff there. Patreon.com/FJTK. Throw us some money or don't. We're just fucking stoked.
We're just
be
happy to
doing
be
stuff.
here.
Yeah.
Now, thank y'all so much. I know we don't have a date yet, or else I'd share it with everybody on when you guys are going to be here, but we will publicize that for sure. Because I know everybody's going to want to be. There we go. We got it. We got it now. Just try all those links. Just keep clicking. Just don't go to the one that says porn.com FTJK.
Pornhub.com FTJK.
No,
that's different.
That's a different link for us. Yeah.
Brian's like, I'm already there. Look at him.
I mean,
Now, before we get ready for the dad, I think we got Matt, Christian, and Clint coming out for this one, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll bring them back on. Dave, I'm going to hand it over to you. I'll shut up now. So I know I said 5 minutes, but...
No, that's fine. I was in there too. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the last Ladad of the season. Justin, will you do this? Will you start off with me?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the Ladad. It's like the Laron, but called the Ladad. You're going to be doing a bunch of scenes, and then one character is going to disappear, another will come on. It'll be a wonderful, sequential escalation. Can we get a suggestion of anything at all in the chat room, please, to get ourselves started? Just anything you put in there. I see vinegar paint is the first thing that I saw. The suggestion for the final Ladad of season 2 is vinegar paint.
So you're mixing the paint then, are you, son?
I am, Papa.
Now, Seamus, you can't breathe too deeply. That vinegar will knock you right out.
Oh, sometimes I breathe so deep, Papa, and it takes me back to the days I was in my old sacred mother's womb, God rest her soul.
Yes, not my wife, a different lady, but I've taken ownership of you myself. I found you in that alley, and I brought you up right, and I taught
this to you for 3 tuppence. You did.
Yes, I did. But you have to be careful, for if you inhale too deeply, boy, here you go to another land completely.
Oh, they take me far away from this blessed Emerald Isle and onto a Topaz Isle, which you don't want to go to. They have vinegar potatoes and the terrible things.
You want to leave the house then, do you, Seamus?
There's been a dream of mine all this time, and I know that I've got 7 years left in my indenture, Papa, but I'm not saying that I'm going to leave before I'm done indenturing for the paint mixing.
Because you know what happens if you leave prior to the indention service.
I become paint. Yes, I know. I saw the contract that you signed on my behalf.
That's right, and I've got to paint the church with you then. And you know how I feel about the church, son.
Oh, I know how you feel about the church, my Papa. I'm just saying that I sniff this vinegar paint, and sometimes I'm taken away from my troubles, and I start to believe in things again.
You know what they always say, don't get high on your own supply.
I do. You say that often to me before you latch me in the cupboard for my night's sleep.
That's right. I stitched it on your blanket and tuck you in.
My bundling bag, you do.
Yes, but I'm worried that you're going to want to leave someday before your indentured servitude ends. And I just want you to know that I kind of love you.
Oh, Papa, are we having a moment? Shall I stop mixing the vinegar paint?
Never stop the vinegar paint.
I made a mistake.
Or Seamus. Hey, Seamus, are we going to leave or what?
Oh, I can't leave yet. The old man's still awake, but you wait till he closes his eyes and we'll be off from this Emerald Isle.
Hey, man, why you keep stirring that? Every time I say, hey, let's go hang out and play, you're like, I got to stir this. What are you stirring?
I'm a dutiful son, O'Callahan. I know. I envy you and I look up to you because you don't do the things that people tell you to do.
Hell no, I don't. I'm like, no, I'll do what I want.
Oh, if only those words could come out of my mouth, I'd be so much happier. But I can say them.
Shouldn't you be stirring right now?
Ah,
the answer is no. Put that down. Put that big spoon down and, hey, where you want to go, man?
Oh, Faith and Begara. I would like to go to Iceland.
What?
Okay, no, I'll try again. I'd like to go.
No, man, hey, I ain't trying to crap on your dreams. I just want to know if you could go anywhere, that's where you want to go, is Iceland?
I'll try again. Oh, this is one of those trick questions that Father fools me with and then locks me up in my bundling bag in the cupboard. Okay, I'm going to think, okay, if I could go anywhere, the Cavern of Gold.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Gold.
Okay, so you're wanting to book tickets to the Cavern of Gold. Is this in the States? Is this...
Hey, that's why I came to you. I don't know where it's at. I just know I got a friend that wants to go there. I want to get him a really good birthday gift. So, tickets for two to the Cavern of Gold.
I appreciate that. I'm going to do all I can to find this place. Normally, I'm just booking a little bed and breakfast here and there for people, getting all that travel set up. But
I go big time.
I have some people I can talk to. I'm going to find this Cavern of Gold for sure. And y'all are going to have a great time in the gold. Maybe there's a spa,
Cool. I don't care about that. I just want to make sure it's a cavern and it's got gold in it.
Okay, Cavern Plus.
So you said you know people?
Oh yeah, I know people. I know leprechauns. I know fairies. I know satyrs. All kinds of people. Yeah.
Are you like Facebook friends with them or something?
No, it's strictly professional. Strictly professional. I haven't.
All right, son. Confess your sins.
Father, I have spoken to many mythical and dirty creatures, and I've booked many tickets to places.
Now, these places, you say, are they of holy origin?
To be honest, Father, no, they're not of holy origin at all. A lot of them are deep in the ground where, of course, we know that the devil lives, and I should know better.
And that is where you go wrong, my son. You see, this church, I painted it vinegar paint. Do you know why?
Because he likes the terrible smell to make Mass more miserable?
You have lots to learn, my son. It goes well with the Eucharist. I like the taste and I like the smell.
Wine and vinegar. That was very wise of you, Father. I'm making connections now.
Promise me. Promise.
Okay.
You will only lead people to holy places.
They're going to be disappointed, but I promise, Father, only holy places. No caverns, no place with gold.
Are dead. I've been going to college for 4 years now. I'm not gonna graduate.
Callaghan, I've told you before, you can do anything you set your mind to. If you want to be the world's best hockey player, even athletes got to go to college.
I've always wanted to be a hockey player, Dad, but there's no ice here in Rhode Island. I just stubbed my toe on the rocks in the grass.
Now, Callaghan, look, I hold this book every time I speak, and this book speaks to me, and it's telling me to follow your fucking dreams, okay?
Listening to my dreams, and I've also been listening to my professors, even though I can't pass the test they give me. But I tell you what, Dad, they're liberal. They're real liberal, and they make me question God.
You follow your own path, Callaghan. I'm only here if you need
Dad.
support.
Dad, you took this so much better than Mom
love you, Dad. Your mom's a dirty pagan, and she'll always be. She left me for that guy, Seamus.
Yeah, I still like Mom, even though I know you don't get along. She's still a good mother to me, Dad. I'm not gonna say the bad things you say about her.
Next time you see her, tell her she's a dirty snake. And I wish she'd be dead in the ground.
I'll say that you miss her, but you're not really in love with her anymore.
I found a different love. This book. I love you, Culligan.
I love you, Dad.
Oh, Culligan. The path of your dreams awaits you. Just walk it.
You know, I want to skate it.
Oh, Culligan, you can't skate until you learn to walk.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're the best fairy coach I've ever had.
Oh, Culligan, I'm just here to point you in the right direction, but what you need is in your own heart.
It's in your heart. You're saying that it's okay to give up God and start following the fairies of the Temple of Rocks.
Yes, if that's what your heart tells you to do, that's what you do.
You know, one time, told me that I was supposed to date David. And that was cool for a while, but then I fell out of love with David. So my heart changes is what I'm saying.
That is exactly right. You are learning the lessons as you go.
And I just keep following it, whatever palpitation it takes.
Yes, if your heart changes, you must follow it. And if your heart stops, you stop.
Oh. That makes a lot of sense. I was so confused about anatomy, but you're better than any professor I've ever had.
Yes, Culligan, I'm trying to point you on the right path. What is your heart telling you to do now?
To leave.
Trying to point me on the right path. How is the divorce case going?
Well, you see, he was never the right man for you. That's all I have to tell you.
But he's slandering me all over. He's calling me a dirty snake. Is there nothing you can do about that?
Charisse, you don't understand. A man's heart leads him the way he's supposed to go, and a woman's heart leads her the way she's supposed to go. And whichever way they go.
Licensed attorney? Are you a licensed attorney? You speak in parables.
Well, a licensed attorney's heart takes it where it must go. You don't understand the ways of the world yet. You'll get there.
This case has been going on for 20 years.
Charisse, because your heart has not decided what it wants.
No, my heart knows exactly what it wants, which is to be divorced.
But is your heart sure of what it wants?
Yes, my heart's sure, and your lawyer's fee is sure as well.
But your husband, is his heart sure of what your heart wants?
He's not my husband anymore. I haven't lived with him for 20 years. Jesus Christ.
Sure, Charisse, you're making this more complicated than it needs to be.
Am I? It's a simple divorce.
May we speak to your heart for just a moment, Charisse?
Fine.
Charisse, his heart. Where do you want to go?
Out the door.
Charisse, I believe that's your brain speaking, not your heart. Charisse, let your heart speak.
That's what the heart is saying.
May I see your heart?
Charisse.
Yes.
Oh, I always knew you'd come back. 25 years, I haven't seen you. And now you fell in your marriage, and you're back here, back home in Scotland, like you should be.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
You got your mother's accent. Fine.
I can't shake it.
It's all right. I got used to it with her. I'll get used to it with you.
I can't shake it.
I'm just glad you're back.
How have you been?
gotten old. I mean, look.
You do look older.
Well, yeah. I haven't seen you since you were a baby. You got older too.
I'm not a baby anymore.
No. The baby just doesn't make her own choices. A baby doesn't fail in marriage and fail in life.
Jesus Christ, Dad.
That's my way of saying I love you.
Is it?
No, but yes, I don't know. I haven't seen you for so long.
Why did you just say I love you?
Because it's weird.
Is it?
Yes, for me, it's weird.
Okay.
But if I was going to tell you that I loved you, it would be something like, I wish you hadn't left 25 years ago. You didn't have a choice. Your mother took you, but I wish you'd had a choice and maybe stayed. I got to know you other than through occasional emails. And that could have helped you not be a failure. Probably. Because I would have shown you all the horrible mistakes that I've made, and you wouldn't have followed them. You'd have been good and great, achieved everything you wanted. And I would probably end it with, even though you're a great failure, I love you. That's probably how I would end it. Don't say that. What the hell?
It's you, Roddy. Roddy. I can't believe it's you. I tracked down my young son, indentured servant, 20 years ago. Left before his servitude. And at first I was mad. I'll admit it, I was mad. He'd left too early. But then I found, you know what he did? He knew I hated the church. So what'd he do? He stuck it to that priest by sticking it to his wife. And I guess his wife was your daughter, Charisse. And it brings us back together after all these years, eh?
I always knew the war would bring us back together.
It had to tie us together somehow.
We had to at some point come back together with our long history that we'd had.
The Hatfields.
And the McCoys.
Big thank you for Justin and Kelly, who will be here for season 3. Big thank you to our musical guest, Boy Star Library. Big thank you to Butt the Horse, even though he wasn't on this show, he's here right now. Thank you to Jimmy, thank you to Andy, thank you for thank you to thank you to Phil, my friend Phil, thank you to Christian. Did I already say Christian? But thank you to everybody who's actually watched our show. Well, we love you. We can't thank you enough. It's been great. We will be back. It will be in a while, but we will be back. Thank you to our producer David, who will also be back. David, will you play us out?
A child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away.
He got topless again just in time for the afterglow.
I think Brian is hearing a different song.
The recording has stopped.
Yeah, we're not recording anymore, so you, whatever you say can't be held against you. Join us for the Afterglow. As I break everything down because the hotel renters are on their way home.